Today we're going to be working on page huggers. The inspiration for this project comes from Natasha at Treasure Books. Now, the page huggers that I'll be making today are going to be Susie's style. We're keeping it simple. That's just the kick I'm on right now. So we're going to be using some old book pages. I am grabbing some Tim Holtz age tape. Now, I will put Natasha's channel link in the description box. And here I'm going to use some of this little packet of Simple Stories little ephemera pack. I believe I gave $6 for that when I had made a purchase a while back at the scrapbook store. The seedlings packet as well was a purchase a while back, and I'm going to use a couple of cards out of it. And I'm going to grab some seam binding there. I'm not sure that I used that, but I wanted to have it handy. Cheesecloth. I've grabbed my old ephemera because we're going to use what little bits here. I plan to just use it. And then I've got some envelopes, and that is going to be the base for my page huggers. I just went real simple. So this is just an old envelope. The other one was just a coffee stained one. I grabbed a couple of these little damask bags. Now these are like the 4x6. And this one here, I'd already put a little doily on the top of it because I was going to, I was contemplating really if I was going to do the page huggers. So I had cut the top off of that one and then realized I didn't need to. So that's why the doily's there. And then I've got just this old letter, this brown envelope, just the letter size. I think I got them on a Hobby Lobby on sale once upon a time. And then I've got just a kind of flimsy one there. And then I grabbed a couple with some windows on them. So that gives me something to work with. I'm not sure which ones we're going to use. And we'll just get into this project. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to close up these envelopes. I'm just going to glue the flaps shut on them. All right, so now I'm just going to tear the envelopes down kind of the size that I want them. I'm just going to vary them in size. I'm not going to use a cutter. I'm just going to get that ruler and tear that across. Okay, next step. We are going to cut down two sides. Now, if you want it to set on your page at the bottom corner and set up, then you'll have to cut it one way. Now, if you want it to go over the top of the page and down, you will have to, cut it to accommodate. Now, that one will set over the top of the page. So that's just something that you have to decide. And I think I did a couple of them both ways. So Okay, so I am going to work on these two little bags first. And I'm going to grab those Simple Stories little ephemera pieces there. And I've got my book page. And I'm just going to mess around a little bit. Now, I know kind of how I want it. I laid these pieces together so that I wouldn't have to dig for them. But I'm just going to speed up the video here and let you watch the process, and I'll come back in here in just a bit. Alright, so these little bags are done. And I want to show you, I'm going to reach back and grab this journal that I made in a previous video. This was that one that we made with the old book pages and just minimal supplies. But because the little ephemera pack matched those cards and things, I am actually going to put those in this journal. I just thought that would be fun. So I'm going to kind of figure out which one I want to put where. Now, how fun are those? You know that these are easy peasy to make. I'm so thankful for Natasha at Treasure Books sharing her talents, because this one here was just a fun project. Now, you could mass make these in no time at all. Let's get to working on some more of these envelopes. Now, these here, I'm going to, of course, use that old ephemera, and definitely going to use one of those with the windows. So this is the last one. And I'm trying to keep this really simple on the front because I don't want to cover all those markings from the post office. And I don't want to cover up the address or anything. Now I know it just needs a little something more, and I'll be thinking about that while I'm decorating the back side. But yeah, I just didn't want to cover up the markings, and I don't want to cover up the little back part there that has that writing on it as well. And so I'm just gonna dig around this ephemera, try to figure out what I'm gonna do there and how I'm gonna add a little something to the front as well. Thank goodness for aged tape. I'm telling you, I use so much of this, and it always just adds that little bit of something that you need. Now, I don't know who the original thinker of the age tape was. I know it's been around a long time. Someone, had the thought to color that with some ink. But yeah, it has just been a lifesaver for me. I use it all the time. I use it, I think, in every project I do because, like I said, it just gives something a little pop of what it needs when you can't figure out what else to put there. What did we do before age tape? I don't know. So we're wrapping up this project, and it has been a fun one. I just want to thank everybody for taking their time to stop in and spend some time at the craft table with me today. Be sure to check out Sophie's Notes Facebook group, Marketplace 360, where you can sell your goods. And I have all the links in the description box. And Junkque Therapy, my new channel for all those thrifting adventures. Guys, it's been a fun one, and I will catch you in the next video.